Hello and welcome. Now in this video, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna set an on-click listener on these items inside our recycler view. So if you take a look here, ladies and gentlemen, inside our custom item design, okay, we are gonna see some stuff or some views that we can set an on-click listener. Now the best way or the best position where we can set an on-click listener, I think we can set it on this card view, because this card view holds all the content that we can see inside our item here. So I think let's assign an ID to this card view. So for example, let's just call it card. Going back to our recycler adapter here, where inside our view holder class, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to create a variable. Okay, I'm gonna type var, I'm gonna call it, let's say, also card of type card view. Okay, so we are gonna create a card view variable here. Should be type of card view, and here we can fetch it. Okay, so I'm just gonna duplicate this line here. I'm gonna change the names. Okay, it's just for the time saving. Okay, so I'm just gonna replace this image with the card variable that we have. And also let's change the ID. Okay, instead of r.id.item image, I'm just gonna type r.id.card. We have it right here. Now, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, what we can do here after setting the values inside our onBind view holder method, we can type card, or sorry, not card, but hold.card. So I'm then just gonna type holder.card.set on click listener. Okay, we should see the set on, maybe I need to type it from scratch, set on click listener method. There we have it. Okay, I'm just gonna add my code inside this set on click listener method. But let's think about the thing that we need to do. Okay, so after the user will click on this item, what we are going to do, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to show a window. Okay, the same thing that we did with the list view, to show a window that will show the image and also show the text view. Now for showing that window, first of all, let me close these these tabs, just because it will get me confused. Now let's go ahead and design our custom alert. So here inside our layout folder, what we can do, we can right click on it, okay, and create a new layout file for our window that will show up, okay, once the user click on each item. So let's go ahead and click new, then choose layout resource file. So Android, let's click on it, and we are gonna create our file. I'm gonna call it, for example, alert. Okay, I'm gonna hit OK, and Android Studio will take care of everything. Now let's go ahead and design the things that we want to show. So first of all, what I'm gonna do, instead of constructor layout, I'm gonna choose another layout here, another type of layout. I'm just gonna, for example, use the relative layout. So using the relative layout, going back to our design, okay, the design tab that we have right here. So let's click on the relative layout right here. Let's change the background of it to be something else instead of using this white color. So I'm gonna search for the background. Let's click on it. Let's see what kind of colors that we have. I think the yellow will be a great option. Okay, but let me just change it a little bit. I'm gonna choose the color picker right here, change it to something darker, maybe like this. Okay, I'm gonna click on the done button or the OK button, and everything is set up. Now going back to our text tab, I'm gonna maybe add a circle image view here. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, let me just click on this item, custom item design. I'm just gonna copy the code that we have for the circular image view. We have it right here. I'm just gonna copy it. Going back to our alert, okay, going back to the text tab once again, let's go ahead and add this circular image view right here. Okay, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna maybe center it. So let's center it, not embed, sorry ladies and gentlemen, but we are gonna center it horizontally or vertically. I think horizontally, okay, to be true. And let's increase the margin from the top. So I'm gonna type margin top. There we have it for, let's say, 30 pt. Okay, pt is just another unit measure. Okay, it's just like the dB. Okay, increasing the width and height also for maybe, I think I'm happy with this, 150. And also let's go ahead and maybe add a border. Let's see if we can add the border color, and let's use the blue and maybe increase the border width. Let's make the border width here. There we have it for, let's say, 3 dB, or maybe we can increase it for 6 or whatever number that you prefer. Now let's go ahead and add another text view right here. So I'm just gonna open a text view tag. Okay, we should see the text view, we have it right here. And for the width, I'm gonna maybe make it match parent also. And I'm gonna note the height should be wrap content. Okay, I'm gonna make it wrap content. And what we can do, we can set it to be center horizontally or center embedded to be true. I'm gonna add the text property to be, let's say, Android development. Okay, and what we can do, we can search for the property text size. Let's make it, I think, 22 sp. The text color should stay black, but the text alignment, okay, should be centered. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, we have designed it successfully. I think I'm gonna go back on the design tab and also just add a button, okay, from drag and drop, just to save your time, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of watch me design everything, I'm just gonna align it to the parent, align parent bottom, okay, to be true. Align parent bottom. I'm gonna just check it and also make the width and height to be, sorry, just the width to be match parent. Let's change the background also once again to be something like black or whatever color that we have. Okay, let's make the text here. I'm just gonna type text size here. Okay, I'm just gonna make it the text color to be white also. So as you can see, it's just a normal design that we can get it very easily. Okay, now guys, let's talk about the functionality. Okay, so what we can do, we can assign an IDs to all this stuff. For example, the button should be done or whatever ID that you choose. In my case, I'm just gonna call it done. Okay, done underscore btn. Great option. Going back to our text view. Okay, so I'm just gonna assign an ID. I'm gonna call it alert underscore title. Okay, and last but not least, our image view that we have, I'm just gonna call it, instead of item underscore image, I'm gonna call it alert underscore, alert underscore image. Now, ladies and gentlemen, going back to our recycler adapter, we are gonna here set everything. Okay, so the first step that we need to do, it's actually create the dialog. So I'm gonna create a variable. I'm gonna call it alert. Okay, it's equal to the dialog, and we need to pass it the context. We can get it very easily typing the context variable. Okay, and let's assign some stuff to this. For example, we can type alert. Okay, dot set content view to the r dot layout dot alert. We have it. Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, what we can do to set the window, okay, to set alert as a window in our recycler view, we need to do something. Okay, now this step may be slightly weird, but you can get it very easily. So I'm gonna type alert dot window. Okay, and we need to add this 2 exclamation mark for the null safety. Dot set type. We have the type right here. Okay, we can get the window manager. So here we have the window manager dot layout bars. Okay, dot type system alert. We can see the type system alert. Okay, so I'm just gonna type the type system alert. Okay, Now as you can see, we have done it successfully. Now what we can do, we can type, for example, alert.setTitle. Let's say this is something optional for you, for example, Android development. Okay, and what we can do also, we can fetch all the views inside of it. So I'm going to create a variable, I'm going to call it text. Okay, it's equal to the alert dot find view by id method. I'm going to cast it as a text view, should be r.id.alert title. Okay, I'm going to duplicate it maybe 3 times. Okay, for the height, for let's say the image here, not the button but the image, should be of type not text view but an image, or not an image view, a circle image view. Okay, we should see this circle image view that's coming from the library. And also what we can do, we can go and say alert underscore image, and last but not least our done button. Okay, so done btn here, should the type should be not text view but a button. Okay, and here we should change the names. Okay, for example done. Okay, and we can start add our work right here. For example, what we can do, we can type alert, or not the alert but the text. I'm gonna type text. That means the text view, I want to assign a text on it. Okay, it should equal to the data. Okay, we can pass it the position here dot title. And let's do the same thing for our image. I'm gonna type image dot, let's say set image resource. Let's see if we can set image resource. Yeah, we have it right here. I'm just gonna type data, not done but data, and pass it the position and dot image. Okay, and everything is set up successfully. Now we can type the alert, I mean the dialog that we want, dot show. Okay, and once the user click on the done button here, done, not do but done. Okay, let me see, dot set on click listener, and all the things that we need to do is just type alert dot dismiss. Okay, and everything should work successfully. Now ladies and gentlemen, all these steps that we did in this video, it's actually we have repeated them. Okay, we have, as you can see, we have created our dialog, we have fetched the views, set the data on them, so on and so forth. Now our work here is to run our application on a real Android device, and let's see how it will work. Now as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have our application app Android running. And what we can do, we can start testing in it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna simply click on any item. Okay, Android Studio, it's not happy with what we did. So let's go ahead and check our code once again. Now as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, everything look normal. Okay, but if you see this line right here where it says alert.windows and then .set type window manager.layout bars. Okay, we have this problem here. So as you can see, we have it, it's just like Android Studio didn't like this. So even if Android Studio is under development, but we have some solution for this. So what we can replace it, with the type. Okay, we can replace it with type. Okay, type underscore alert, or we can see the system alert. We have it right here. You can type it like this. Okay, and hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna see something useful from this step. Okay, there are a lot of solutions, and even Android Studio under development, they will give us more than this. Okay, so let's go ahead and see our application on the emulator. So I'm just gonna open it for you. Okay, so as you can see, we have it successfully once again. So let's click on one of the item. Okay, even in this time it's not happy. Let me rerun it once again. Let's see, we should see it work. Okay, Let's replace it with something else. I do not know why it's not working right now, but it should work. So let's try maybe the system dialog. I do not know why, ladies and gentlemen. It should work. Okay, should work just fine in this case. So I'm gonna try the system dialog. Okay, and let's see, hopefully we are gonna get a result. Now, ladies and gentlemen, actually after I have googled the problem, I see that someone said you need to type toast, type dot toast, and sorry, type underscore text, we should type like this. Okay, and maybe we are gonna get a result. Okay, so they said even this is a problem that related, for example, to the API, or even we should see a result. I do not know why it's not working for us. Okay, so this is something new for me. Okay, I haven't get this problem in past, but I do not know why it's showing for me now. Okay, now regardless of the problem, we should find a solution. Okay, so as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, how easy to get an error with Android Studio, but we are going to talk how to solve them easily. So I'm going to open my emulator once again. Let's click on it, so we should see a result. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, how it will work in our case. Okay, so everything is set up, everything is worked perfectly after getting some errors with this problem, but hopefully we get it successfully. So as you can see, we can click on the done. We can go and try all this stuff. I'm gonna leave it for you to try it once again. So thank you guys so much for watching, and sorry for this error that we get. Okay, I wasn't know that we have something updated in the Android Studio like this. Okay, but I am really sorry about this. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. We are going to continue on in the next video.